Good morning. So I'm in St. Ignace, arrived here later yesterday afternoon and spent the night at the marina. Nice marina, quiet. Someone mowing the lawn right now. I don't know if you can hear. But yeah, quiet. Had a great sleep. It was a really long day yesterday, so probably could have been, parked at a Grateful Dead concert and I would have had a great night's sleep. This morning I'm gonna tackle fixing the roller furler. I had a bit of a problem yesterday. I'm gonna have to run my jib line as well. My starboard line is currently on the wrong side, so I gotta sort all that out. If you didn't follow, yesterday I was just about to cross under Mackinac Bridge and was bringing down the sails, and the roller furler jammed up on me. I had to heave to, run up and deal with the furler. While it was jammed, the sail was like flapping in the wind, and the starboard jib line got thrown through the pulley on that side and got all tangled up in the port side jib line. It's moments like that it's definitely easier to sail when you have someone with you, crew, keep the boat pointed in the right direction, or hold the lines or do something. That was an interesting situation. You can see what I did film of it in the previous video, but anyhow, today I am going to tackle the problem. I'm hoping to get out on the water. It's a beautiful day. Maybe not for sailing, there's no wind right now, but the water is nice and calm. I want to try to get up to the next marina, which is Hessel. I've heard that it's a kind of cool little town, but also it's a short sail. It's about 3 hours away, maybe 4, and yeah, it just gets me closer to the Canadian border. I have 10 days to get out of the country. Yeah, just because of the weather windows and everything, would like to move forward, but I don't want to leave St. Ignace without sorting out the furler, as long as it's fixable. Get the tools and do all that first. I don't know what's ahead of me. These little towns, I have no idea what's there, but there is a Ace Hardware, so I'm going to head over there and get the tools I need. I got the furler wound back on, the cap, I would call it, back in place, and I just did a test, or I'm in the process of testing, and I had another problem. So I got these fancy clips that attach to the clew. I don't think it's a clew. Leech? Clew? Foot? Corner. Back corner of the sail. And like, they're fancy, but every time I pull the jib when I jibe or tack, they get snagged on the safety lines, and I have to pull it, and then it will pop over. So it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Anyway, the fact that it just released itself. Ay, 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 come on. So I think what I'll do is I will continue testing the furling and get it furled up. Then the lines will not be flapping around. There won't be any pressure from sail if the wind picks up. And I'll unclip those, untie them, then fasten them back on with a bowline. I'm glad it happened here. As far as the shackles for the jib, I don't think I'm gonna actually change them. I put some white electrical tape across them to hold them closed, and maybe it will also reduce the, you know, the sharp points that are getting caught on the safety lines. The reason I'm not going to change them is that I tied a bowline, and it is huge. It's a huge knot, and it's going to snag more than these shackles. So I'm going to leave it the way it is right now, and it'll be fine. If the knot comes undone, it's not the end of the world. It's not as bad as the furler jamming up. It just means that the sail will become loose. As long as the furler's working and I furl it in, you know, or I pull on the other jib line, you know, heave to and adjust it from there. So I'm going to trust it for now, and yeah, I'll give it some more thought. Well, we got some good wind and we are sailing. We are doing about 5 knots right now with the mainsail, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. The winds are going to pick up. I'm probably going to just keep using the mainsail for the entire trip. It's only a short trip. After yesterday's mishap with the furler, I'd rather test it on even lighter winds. Just a few times, make sure it goes in and out, no problem. And yeah, 5 knots is pretty good. Well on my way. Sails up. It's trimmed accordingly. Doing 5.5 knots now. Broad reach. I'm hungry. It's almost 12 o'clock, almost noon. I'm gonna have one of those sandwiches I made yesterday. So, nothing special. Salami, pepperoni, Swiss cheese, and some hot mustard. Provicio. So I brought the camera up just so you could see how bouncy it is. You know, it's a little bit fun. It's a little bit frightening. But it is what it is. Alright, so I've started the motor because a local back in St. Ignace warned me about just the entry and that I believe there's a green marker buoy that'll be on my port side, and to make sure that I stay on the inside of the channel. I thought about sailing closer, but I just don't have the experience yet. I think I probably could. I measured the distance of the channel and it looks like it would be big enough for me to do all of that. But I just remember Sutton's Bay and going head to wind and struggling in that channel and losing my halyard. I'm not going to lose my halyard this time, but I just don't want a repeat of that struggle. I probably wouldn't have it. It's probably more sheltered in there and easier, but I don't know where I'm going. I want to make sure everything works out. So I'm going to motor the rest of the way and yeah, get there on time, get there in one piece. Okay, so I have made it to Hessel. I'm going to take a moment and just fix the sails a bit better, and then we'll go for a little walk, have a look at town, and then I'll spend the rest of the day relaxing. One thing I can say is it got a lot windier than it was forecast. Right now in the marina in Hessel, it's blowing. I don't know what I would guess at like a constant 15-16 knots. Anyway, I guess this is boat life. Perch and chips at the Islander bar, and now I'll just head back to the boat, take it easy. In the next video I'm going to continue on, sail 6 hours to Detour, getting closer to Canada, but a long way to go. Thanks for watching.